Yeah.
Yeah.
But welcome back,
Wants to,
everybody.
I mean, but
Once
sometimes
again,
it's man nervous.
my bad. I was about to say, welcome back, everybody. Once again, that was a long intro to everything, but we just want to get back to it. Let everybody know we still in effect, and yeah, man. What's up with you? What's new with you, bro?
Man, nothing, man. I've just been happy to get on the pod, man. I be in this room all day.
Yeah,
This is my office right here, but this is where I work. I work from home, and I'm in this motherfucking office for fucking 10 hours a day, like, and then like after work, I'll go do whatever it would do with the kids, and once they go to sleep, I'm back in the office playing fucking
yeah,
getting it
yeah.
in on 2K and shit. You know what I
Right.
mean? It just be sitting right here in this chair, man. But thankfully I got one of those standing desks, so I get to move around a bit.
Nice.
I get
Oh, you gotta turn on the
that time of
light.
the day when it starts getting sleepy.
Yeah. You gotta turn the light on
Huh?
right there. You gotta turn that light on our sign right there, brother.
It's too bright. It's
Oh,
too
is it?
bright. So when I turn it on, it's like you can't see the letters. So I had to turn it off because I don't have the remote right now. I was rushing to get this set up, everything set up, but I couldn't find it. So I was like, let me just turn this off because it's a little too bright. I'm just not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah.
Um, but I like that big fucking banner in the back, your flag.
Oh yeah,
Big
wave the flag.
Niners,
That's right, baby.
dog.
Repping.
Hey, bang bang, Niner gang.
You know. You know the rest.
These fools are rolling right now, dude.
Yeah, excited. I'm excited for the
Brock
playoffs.
Purdy, dude, he's a MVP candidate. What
Yeah, man, I think
the
everybody can be in that team, but yeah, man, feels good to see them win.
MVP?
For Brock, I think it's gonna be this Christian.
You said everybody could be an
I
MVP?
think no, I said anybody, but I said I feel like more Christian McCaffrey will be more than Brock. I think.
I just seen stats right now. He's like leading the league in like every category or something like that.
Like,
Brock Purdy, and since it's hard. I mean, Christian McCaffrey is a baller too, dude. He averages looking like I forget, but he's a baller, yo. Um, he had like how many straight games with a touchdown, and
yeah,
then he broke the record. Yeah, stopped the record.
yup,
Hey man, and then Debo the last 2 games or something or 3 games was like
man, he was
he
going
scored
off.
hella like yeah
I would
going off,
even like
dude.
put him like close, like almost second best player in freaking Niners. I would say.
You wouldn't put him
I
as the
would,
second
I
best Niner?
would, I would.
You would?
Yeah, second or maybe third, tied with. I think Christian McCaffrey is the best player on the Niners in the offense. I think Debo might be tied with Brock. They do so much with him. The offense evolves
I don't
around.
know.
Who's next? Who's
That's
next?
saying a lot. That's on only on
Oh,
offense
on the
too.
offense. Okay,
You
my
got
bad. My
Fred
bad. My bad.
Warner.
My bad. I said offense. Offense. I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah, offense. I don't know. I think I'm taking Brock. He's throwing dimes right now, dude.
He
He's throwing
is
over
though.
like
He
100,
is.
300 yards.
I can't even
You
lie
should
about
know
that.
that's your quarterback, your fantasy football
He will.
quarterback,
So the
right?
thing about it is, so he started coming about like maybe for me in the last 4 or 5 games, like really started getting because he's averaging was for me was like 15, 16. The last 4 or 5 games, dude, is like more than 25. So like now it's like really showing. The first couple games before they started losing,
Yeah.
it wasn't really up there. It was all because the game was off of the run.
Rush.
It's based off
Yeah.
the run. So now it's opened it up more. So people are kind of falling for it, and now he gets to show his arm. So I had him for my most of the season in my fantasy, and it's more showing now. But in the other earlier of the season, it wasn't. He was just average. He was an average quarterback.
Yeah.
People were
I mean,
scoring
hey,
higher than
he's
him.
good.
Yeah.
I think he's leading the candidate for MVP. And for an argument for Christian McCaffrey, he could be there. I think he might be a third after fucking Tyreek Hill, because Tyreek Hill's
Oh
up to
man,
almost
you're breaking my
two
heart right
thousand
now.
yards for a year for the year. That's crazy. So,
You
but
just opened up a wound for me right now. Speaking of Tyreek
okay,
Hill.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But fucking two
Yeah,
thousand yards
yeah,
for the year.
yeah.
That's big. I don't think anybody, not yeah, nobody has done that, right?
Dude, yards after
Um,
catch, bro. That's fucking big. Yards after catch.
yeah.
The
Well,
yak.
even before, like he's so fast that when he runs his routes, nobody like he's wide open. He doesn't need to make no crazy ass catches.
Man,
You know what I mean?
how
He's gonna get that.
fast is he, bro? They said he
Oh, yeah,
did his the what is it, the 40 is like 4.2 or something like that, dude.
yeah.
Bruh.
So it could be him, but you know how the league is. They favor quarterbacks, so
Yeah, of course.
you know it's gonna be hard.
Yeah,
It's gonna
I
be
mean,
hard for
you
him.
know who else is kind of like coming up? I don't really like them, but it's a no-namer that I didn't know about like before this year. Is a CD Lamb. He's pretty good, dude.
He's not no name. That's
I didn't never
before
I
this
never.
year. Last year he was baller.
Yeah,
2
he's
years
a
ago.
baller. Yeah, and now and when I look at his stats from last year, I was like, wow, he's really good. Like, you know what I mean? With Dak as their quarterback, he's fucking catching them right there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's get off this cowboy shit.
I'm
Though.
just saying. I was just pointing out as for a,
No, I
you
know.
know what I'm saying? I know.
Yeah, there's some ballers out there, but that's not
Yeah.
MVP type candidate
I'm just
stuff.
saying
You know what
there's
I mean?
yeah, he's not MVP candidate, but like there's some surprising new like players out there where I'm like, wow, these guys are balling out right now. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Especially like if you like, all right, for we'll get to the fantasy football in a second, but what's it called? So Tyreek Hill, right? Like chance to get 2,000 yards, right? Favored, they favor the quarterbacks, so it could be Brock Purdy is what I'm thinking. But
yeah,
like if they pull like something that happened, remember in the NBA when Russell Westbrook averaged triple
triple
double,
double.
but they're saying that James Harden should have it too. That same
Who
year,
did they give it to? They gave it to him
they
to
gave it
Russell
to
Russell
Westbrook.
first, and then what? Harden
Next
got the
year it
next
was
year here.
James Harden. But I'm saying like in that close of a race in 1 year, like the media wants to give it to the person with the loud stats, right? The one that's like, oh shit, that's never been done before.
Or the winning
Average a
record.
triple double. Huh?
I said sometimes they give it to the person that has a winning record over the person that's doing some outstanding stats, like you're saying.
Yeah. Well, that has to contribute to it though, right? The
Hmm.
winning record. You can't
Yeah.
like like you can't be really like in the dumps, but
Yeah.
be averaging hella.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Carmelo is never considered as a fucking MVP candidate, but he's gonna be scoring out the gym, right?
Yeah,
But
definitely.
you can't get out the fucking first round. You know what
Yeah,
I
that
mean?
kind of
Without all
sucks.
the help. That's
True.
why like it took like Carmelo Anthony is he's hella good scorer, but like I was it turned me off away from him because he couldn't bring the Knicks to the playoffs. You're in the East. You should be able to fucking make the playoffs
Hold on, he went to the
and do
playoffs.
some damage.
Hold on, he went to the playoffs like 2, 3 years in a row.
Okay, 2, 3 years in a row. What happened to the other years?
He got traded
No, he didn't. He was there for at least 8 years.
from
Let's see how many
2000.
years.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, 2010 all the way to 2016, 17.
And then how many years has he made the playoffs there? 3 times.
4.
You can't make the 8 in the East.
Well, that's when they had the Heatles. Who's gonna get past them? And
That's
Boston,
one team you gotta work. You got
Boston,
can't make the 8
Boston,
seed.
Boston.
You're naming 2 teams.
You said whose team was over there that they couldn't get past, and I was like, they couldn't get
I'm
past
saying
Boston.
you can't make to the. I'm saying you can't make it to the 8th spot in the Eastern Conference
True.
if you're gonna be considered as a fucking top player. You
Hall
know
of
what I mean?
Famer.
Like, yeah, Hall of Famer. You can't make it to the Eastern Conference playoffs.
I mean, that goes to
You
show you.
had,
Yeah.
and then fucking LeBron took their 2 players.
J.R. Smith.
One. And championships.
Oh, you breaking up? Oh no, we
Let's
losing.
see. How I want to know this because
Wi-Fi.
that shit makes me mad, dude. Like, people talk about like great players and they can't even make it to the East, like
Hey,
Eastern
bro,
Conference Finals.
brother.
All right, New York Knicks from 2011 to 2017. So, all right, playoffs. Went hella off track from Niners to right there.
Yeah, yeah, it's all good.
All I'm saying is they didn't make it to the fucking playoffs until like so Eastern Conference won. They went to let's see, 2011, 2012, and then 13, and then the rest of those he never went.
Yeah. After 2013,
So
he never went to the playoffs.
4 years
Bro, you're breaking up.
he didn't go to the fuck.
You're breaking up, bro.
Oh, and then in those playoffs that he went to, it was first round got kicked out, first round got kicked out, and then they went to the semis, the second round, and then that was it.
Yeah, I guess.
I was saying, I don't know. We went you can't be considered. But
True. Hey, can you hear me?
I could hear you.
You're breaking up, bro. It did that little spiral thing. Just letting you know.
For real.
Yeah, on my
Viral thing?
video, but maybe on
Oh
your
shit.
video it's still good because you're the server.
I we'll see when we
We'll see
play
how
it
it
back. I
goes.
guess. Yeah. We don't have no date that we're gonna put this out, so
It's all good, dude. Fucking feels good.
we'll watch it. Yeah, it feels good. But yeah, Niners got 4 games left. We got Ravens, we have Commanders, we have the Rams, and then we have one more team. I think.
Shit.
Um, the
Cardinals.
Ravens are gonna be tough. They're number one in the AFC. Um,
That's Christmas Day.
okay,
Lamar, the star. That's your QB, huh?
so that's gonna be. We could go. We could finish the league out 3-0. So we'll be what?
Yeah.
We'll be 14 and 3. God damn, that's
It's
crazy.
pretty good, dude.
You think we'll do it? 14 and 3.
Yeah, man. I just get the number one seed and fucking all the games here and fucking let's do our best. Fucking get there, get to the fucking shit. Get, hoist.
Let's do our best. Yes.
Let's do our best. Come on, like we're gonna play and shit.
No, we gotta fucking win this fucking shit.
Like
Dude.
I'm gonna
I'm tired of
block.
going to the
Like I'm
fucking-
gonna block for fucking Christian McCaffrey and shit.
No, because I was just laughing because you said, "Let's do our best." Like it was like,
No, that's why.
let's just do it, like a fucking politician. Let's just do our best, guys.
Hey, you seen that one guy that he's a number one fan, and he always wears the uniform like head to toe. I think I sent it to you of the video.
Number one fan.
Dude, he wears the pants, he wears the shoes, he wears the big chain with the SF, and he wears the helmet too. And then his wife's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "There's a game today." She's like, "Are you gonna wear that?" He's like, "Yeah, it's my uniform." And he wears the whole.
Oh, is it the OG Carnell guy?
Yeah, Archie Carnell. Yeah, it is him.
Funny.
Yeah.
He's Niner out. He's like garage is like
Yeah.
Ninered out.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
I've
yeah.
seen some shit like, oh, that's tight. But yeah, let's get to that fucking first seed. Let's get that bye. Let's get
Yeah,
that
for
rest.
sure.
You know we're gonna need it.
Yeah, definitely.
Last year it was kind of like, should we get the bye or should we just keep rolling and go into the playoffs just hot? You know what I mean?
Yeah, just
Especially with, oh no, we had Brock Purdy.
he got injured in
but,
the
you know.
fucking conference, or yeah.
Yeah, but we were talking about like I think we were talking about like just go through the playoffs without having the bye. Like we didn't have to need the bye. Just so we could I think because Brock Purdy, we weren't sure about him, right?
Yeah.
We were like, let's have him hot and just keep going, and then
You
once we
know,
hit the Eagles, they won't know what's going on. But
yeah,
this
man.
year it's
Cause,
like just get the bye.
but if honestly, like first it was freaking we hit it like a little slid. Same thing like this year, and Jimmy G came through. He started winning like what he win like 8 games in a row or something like that, and then he got injured, and Brock just kept it going. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy was
Are
he
you
was
talking about like this year? You talking about
last year,
this year
last year.
for
Uh,
Brock?
I was
Oh,
talking about last year, and then Jimmy G had the had Niners in a winning streak, and then Brock took
yeah,
over, and he just kept it going.
yeah. He
And you
just
know what I'm
kept it
saying?
going.
So I don't
And
know.
let me clarify now that Jimmy G's gone. I wanted to defend him because, like, he's a quarterback. That's my quarterback.
It's
It's
a
like,
Terrell T.O.
bro,
T. Owens.
you could tell the difference. Dude.
Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
You could tell the fucking difference, bro. That Brock Purdy is throwing dimers, dude.
I mean,
The first like two games where he threw the ball to like last game too to Debo,
yeah.
it was just like right in the pocket, right where the
Oh,
pylon is.
yeah.
Like he
Back
just had to
shoulder.
put his arms out and the ball
Back
was in there
shoulder, right?
already. I was like, damn,
That
this
was
guy's a
hard,
fucking
bro.
baller, dude.
Yeah. Even the dart, he threw the dot to Christian McCaffrey in the end zone, and he was just on a like he was slanting towards the middle of the end
Yeah,
zone, and just boom. Fuck, the window was
yeah,
crazy.
dude.
I mean, you just got
Yeah, he's balling.
you just trying to back up, you know, the quarterback that we have. It's just like you know what I'm saying. If whatever point guard we try to back him up, like it doesn't matter. Like yeah, the guy Jimmy doesn't wasn't good, but you're just trying to be loyal. Like yeah, that's all we have. Let's just be happy with what we have for right now. But he wasn't cutting it, and you know what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
all it is. I mean,
and and it's funny because I try to back up Draymond too, but we'll get into that in
oh
a
yeah
little
yeah
bit.
yeah
Uh,
yeah yeah yeah.
anyways, about football, our fantasy league, we almost are. P's been number one this whole year. Nobody could catch him.
Fuck,
Yeah, Tyreek Hill leading the way. What's going on?
bro. You already know what's going on.
Let the people know what's going on. I know what's going on.
All right, so I've been the first place the whole season. I had a really good draft, and some players were just shining this year. And I went up against O. He gave me my first loss, and then it just kind of the same player that I'm playing today. I lost to him too, so I'm like, fuck, dude, this guy got me again. Shout out to Obit. He got me, and Tyreek Hill he was out. I knew he was gonna be maybe play. He was questionable, but he had that ankle thing. Last week he played, and he shouldn't have played. So this week he was out. And then I had Keenan Allen, which is on the Chargers, and he's like their number one, and he was out today too. And then I had Christian Watson. All my top 3 receivers, they were all out, so I had to just pick up. And I was stressing this. Yesterday morning, I texted guys like, bro, what am I going to do? And he was like, you better make a home run freaking pickup right now, dude. What'd you say?
For real. I forgot what I said, but what did I say? I was just like, man, this is what it's about, dude. Yeah, I said that you better make a home run signing today,
I know. I
right
did
before
though.
kickoff, yo.
I picked up Robinson from the Rams, and he gave me like 14 points, which was the Tyreek Hill's position.
For real?
Yeah.
That's
So
a pretty
it
good
kept,
fucking
it kept
play.
me in.
See,
I was gonna pick up what's his name, George Pickens or something like that from Steelers, because he was the top. You know when it shows you the receivers and it shows you the top person
yeah,
to. But I seen the matchup,
yeah,
and I didn't want to go with the matchup that he's not gonna get the ball thrown to him. And I seen the
yeah.
Rams who they were playing, and I was like, I think this guy's gonna get a lot of throws to him. I just have a feeling that he's gonna get throws to him today because he's been playing good the last 2 games. He gave them like good points. You know what I'm saying? As a like
But
secondary
you know what
receiver.
though is that was hit or miss too.
Yeah,
Damn,
it
that's
was.
crazy. That was a good signing that you needed, but
It wasn't enough. Cause
He had a rush attempt for 23 yards, and he had two receptions, only two receptions for 44 yards, but he got a touchdown.
yeah, that's what helped me out.
So
That's what helped me out.
yeah, that
I
shit
was
helped.
watching that game
Yeah.
too. I was like, oh yes. I was all excited. I was fucking hungover too, trying to flip through the fucking games and shit, and I was falling. Oh
He
man,
cut out.
you cut out too, brother. But anyways,
Say again, what happened?
I said, yeah, I was hella hungover while I was watching these games, and I was excited, and I started passing out, and I was falling asleep and shit. I was hella hungover yesterday, dude. But anyways, so
Damn, man, what are you? What's the score at right now for that?
for I lost, dude.
No
I lost by
scores.
15. I had Bobby,
Done, huh?
yeah, I had was it Bobby Wagner as my linebacker today. That's it. That's all the person I had left.
I thought you could say Bobby Boucher.
Yo, dude, fumble recovery, pick six, fumble return, sack fumble. That'd be crazy, huh? That's 20 points.
We watched Waterboy. We watched Waterboy the other day, and that shit is hella funny, dude.
my
He
mama,
threw the
my
guy-
mama, my
he
mama
got a
said.
He got the interception. He threw it back to the guy. He's
Yeah,
like,
so he can tackle him.
number 52, number 52. He threw it to him. The guy did a fucking he ran it all the way back for a touchdown, and he fucking drop kicked him in the end zone.
No, my favorite is the guy. One time,
Remember that time, Bobby Boucher?
what?
Bro, yeah, damn, dude. Yeah,
I know, man.
we made it. Each other, role players championship, dude.
I know. I hella want.
I won, so my game is done.
Oh, you're gonna go to the
Luckily, it
championship?
would have been a close game. Yeah, it could have been a close game, but the guy I was playing against, fucking the Cowboys didn't score shit. So he had the Cowboys fucking defense. He had Micah Parsons and Dak Prescott. Out of those three players
Yeah,
or slots,
yeah.
that shit scored 1 point.
Damn.
I texted him today. I was like, "Yo, that sucks. You got 1 point out of those
That's
three.
crazy.
That's wild, yo." And then my Miami defense on my squad is balling.
I have Baltimore defense, and they almost held fucking Jacksonville to fucking nothing.
So I
but
guess our dreams of a role players championship
that would have been sick, huh?
not gonna happen, man.
Damn it, dude.
Not gonna happen.
I was feeling, I said, fuck, dude. I was feeling it the whole time too. I was just every team I was just fucking running over, except for you. I think I had lost only 3 times too, and I haven't had a good season like that in for almost 2-3 years and shit, dude. I've been fucking trash.
No, dude. Man.
I've been trash. I just had a really good draft. That's what it was, and my running backs just came through. Like Montgomery, I had Montgomery
I
from
had a
what?
my draft. I got graded a D minus.
Yeah, mine too. I got graded like a C, but when it came to the second game, I was like, dude, I'm doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, once I drafted, I was like, I think my shit is legit, dude.
Me too, because I had a top receiver, and then I had Joe Mixon straight from Pittsburgh. You know, Shane Antioch, I think.
I think it's Antioch, right?
Yeah, Antioch.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool pickups. I have to overload with some shit, but
Yeah.
it's tough, yo. With the
Damn, you breaking up, cuz.
3 receivers,
The
and
fucking
it's slim.
dude, you're. I don't know if it's my connection or your connection. It's not cracking.
Yeah, we're both a little choppy here.
It's choppy, huh?
So,
Damn it.
yeah.
It's alright. Just gonna bear with us.
Uh,
See what they're gonna do.
Christmas Eve. We did it early, right? So the playoffs started on week 14.
Yeah. Which is,
So I was laughing.
didn't someone had an issue about the last game because they bench a lot of people so people don't kind of have their top players playing.
Yeah.
Wasn't that the reason?
Years ago. Yeah, that's part of the reason. Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, you have your players, but then they're getting benched because it's the last game. So like you're kind of shit out of luck. People get it's like lopsided fucking games and shit. No,
It's cutting out, yo. Cutting out.
fuck. Hold on. Let me go some extension. Give me 1 second.
Damn. Maybe it's the internet connection, huh? From over there.
Hold on 1 second. Hey.
I think it's the internet connection there.
How about now?
I can hear when it cuts out, in and out.
Yeah, me too. You was kind of cutting out in some of the programming. Can you hear me now?
I could hear you, yeah. In the meantime, we'll just take a little quick break. Just make sure, you guys follow us at the Role Players Podcast on YouTube. We still have our episodes up there. Some of our clips.
Yeah.
Check us out on Instagram at roleplayers_pod, at pdoes_21, and at oeasy with 3 E's.
Thank you.
And then if you want to just listen to the pod, you can go to Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. You know, so check us out. Hit me on the hotline. I'm just kidding. If you want to see the video, man, it's much more of an experience when you're
Yeah.
on the YouTube. So yeah, check it out. Hit that subscribe button, and we'll get back to the show.
Yes, sir. Well,
Yeah,
let's see
man.
where I put my bottle opener.
You had all that time to get your bottle opener, and you want to do it now. Um, I'm really feeling that spot right there. I wish we could have had that spot right there.
Yeah.
It's pretty lit.
I just, this Studio B right now. We might make it the main hub, but yeah, bro.
I'm kind of jealous.
I'm
Kind of jealous.
nah, don't be. I got the so sorry, I don't want to be drifting off, but I'm watching the G League Warriors game on mute behind the screen too. So
Who are you watching in the G League Warriors though? Like honestly.
what's the guy named Santos? Guy Santos?
Luis Santos, is he good?
He's cool right now. I mean, I think it's third quarter right now, but
So I don't have cable, so I haven't been watching any of like.
well,
Warriors.
I was watching the Monday Night Football game, and then it ended, and then I switched over to that G League. But
So I watch fucking I'll watch the Niners game. I'll stream I'll get on try to stream that. But if the Warriors I don't have cable or any streaming apps. But so I'll skip those and just watch some highlights and stuff like that. But speaking of Warriors, give
Go
me a
ahead.
second here.
Go ahead. Ooh, damn! You look like a wrestler, bruh. You look like a WWE fucking SmackDown wrestler. Did you cut out right now? Damn! Every time we do virtual, fucking cut out. Thank you if you made it this far, staying with us. I know it's rough, but Yeah, cut out again.
Speaking of the Warriors, let me-
Oh, is that what, oh, okay, okay, Draymond. Okay, he's representing. I was saying that you look like a wrestler, bro. Like freaking
Look at the
one of
wrestler.
them a Polynesian wrestler for SmackDown and shit, bro.
Fucking Jeff Hardy, bro.
Oh, Hardy.
Hey man, let's talk about this fool Draymond, dude.
Let's talk about the
What
shenanigans,
the fuck is going on with this guy?
bruh. He he's out of pocket right now. Let's just say that he's out of pocket. Fucking, doing way too much. I can say that. I'm gonna say that right now. He's not helping at all. And for him
Yeah,
signing or getting that pay,
hell no.
it's not working out, bro. I mean, you can see that it's trickling down to the rest of the teammates, just the way that he's approaching everything. It's one thing. It's like, yeah, you want to be the enforcer. Yeah, you want to be tough and like bring that old school mentality, like talking shit. And then it's another thing is like to hold your composure. Like you've done more negative than you've done fucking positive right now. If you were on your A game, and yeah, you help bring championships because you play the way you play. But at the same time, it's like you're not playing the way you play. You're not like you're just doing too much. You're just trying to get away because you're a veteran now. But it's like, bro, like people, your teammates look up to you, and then this is how you do shit. I get it, the whole Rudy Gobert. I was like, cool, I'm cool about that. Yeah, do that shit. But there's some other shit. It's just like, come on, bruh. Like I'm watching the games, and he's literally like leading in turnovers and fouls and shit.
He's leading in fouls and turnovers
Yeah,
in the other team.
like during like
But
close games.
but he also yeah, he also leads the team in assists, right?
Okay,
I think
I
am I
think it's
right
Chris
in that?
Paul right
But that
now.
doesn't matter.
This season is Chris Paul.
Yeah, but the point is, dude. Yeah, you could do so much for this team and all that. You know, you bring the toughness and you're enforcer and all. But like these stupid ass things, it's like, dude, it's unneeded, dude. Like taking people to the floor, like he did that in the game, like maybe, uh, I think it was like right when he came back, right from the first suspension from the Gobert thing.
Yeah,
He took somebody to the floor, and it's
yeah,
like, bro, like what are you doing, dude? Like I defend him, man. Defend him as much as I defend fucking Jimmy G. And you know how it is, right?
yeah,
We text back and forth about that shit all the time. Like, I got this jersey. Like, I fuck with it. Like, I love like Steven Jackson too. Like those type of players that are like a little gritty, and you know what I mean. Not gonna, it's gonna be. That's how I play. I'm always talking shit. You know what I mean? But it's like, dude, you're turning around throwing a fucking like not a haymaker, but you're throwing a punch. It's like, how do you get away with that? That's not
nah,
that's not nowhere near basketball,
nah,
dude.
yeah, you're
What are
right.
you doing?
Nah, that ain't. And then just getting,
Like you're flopping a little bit too. Like, come
yeah,
on.
and just too much barking. Like, okay, you get kicked out one game, it's fine. Okay, another one, and then another one, and then come on, man. Like these are close games that we're falling, that you're getting kicked out of, and then
Yeah,
like if it's one thing, like okay, your hard fouls, okay, whatever, I accept it, whatever, that's fine. Scuffle here and there, but it's like you got kicked out in like almost 4 games in a row, or almost like something like that. You know what I mean? And I'm like, how are you helping us? Like, I don't know what it is. Is your focus on podcasts or is your focus on freaking NBA? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where his mind is at right now because it doesn't look like it's helping the team.
dude. Yeah, and we're not like we're losing games, dude. Like, why are you doing this and we're
Yeah,
losing games? Like,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
winning games, you're doing your job, but and then all right, like there's shit that's happening on the side, but it's like you're not even doing anything to like like you have to keep your composure. You win 4 championships, right? You got
yeah,
that now,
yeah.
dude. Let's keep going. You know, it's probably just for all the fucking. They're trying to make a fucking Last Dance documentary or something, but
I
come
mean,
on, man.
this
Like,
is too much, though, bro. Like, okay, right now,
bro, he. Go ahead.
no, I was saying, like, right now, we're pretty much fighting to get into play in. we're not we're not tanking, but it's just like you're trying to look at the teams that are playing, like the games that we lost. We should win. We should have won those games, won those games, and then on top of that, these teams are not letting up. You see how fast these teams play now, and we have one of the oldest teams in the league right now. Like between Steph, Clay, and they're old. Like you got to figure out to start teaching these young guys on the team to keep up because it's youth right now. Like look how fast they play. OKC, look how fast Sacramento plays. You know what I'm saying? And you go to the East, they're just as good too. They got defense out there too. You know what I'm saying? Like they're pretty good out there in the East, and then the West is just as dangerous. And then like you have all this other drama that you're involving. Like you got to get back to basketball at some point. Like you know what I'm saying? Like all this little like oh yeah you think you have you think you have like freaking the golden ticket because you won a couple championships. Like no, bro, they're not letting up. There's no mercy right now for other teams. They don't care about, you know what I'm saying, your championships right now. It's now. It's not back then. He's acting like that. He's acting like everything. He's entitled right now. That's how I feel like he's acting. That's how Draymond's acting. He's acting entitled, and Steph's acting hungry.
Been like that.
Steph's acting hungry, and you see what he's doing. He's fuck. Dude, he has to do everything, bro.
Almost 30 points a game, I think.
And who's close? No one's even scoring 20 points.
Yeah, dude. Like, he's acting like a real brat, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yo, we're not even halfway through the season. All this shit is going on. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's get back to business, yo. Let's get Steph to 6. Make him the best player to ever play the game. What are you doing?
6, man. We got to get to 5 first.
Afford this shit, bro. Let's get this guy to 6. Fuck that. Let's get to 5, too. But let's get to 6. But it's been a struggle these fucking past 2 years, dude. And also, I think, man, Steve Kerr is one hell of a fucking coach because I be fucking stressed the fuck out. Like, yo, what is this guy doing? Like, I guess he got it right, they get along and all that, but
yeah, he has what's it called? He has a lot of tolerance for fucking that guy. I don't know why.
Lately, he's been saying like, yeah, we can't have any of that stuff. Like, it's like, finally, shit, somebody say something. Like,
for real.
But damn, indefinitely, he's out indefinitely. They said, suspended indefinitely. So. What indefinitely means is, I don't know, but it's long.
What else? What else on NBA? Who else you been watching?
Man, you see that they took Giannis's ball, his 64 piece.
Oh yes,
game ball.
They gave it to the rookie.
Ran into the locker room.
The rookie. They tried to give it to the rookie.
They tried to give it to the rookie, but then they said. And then at the press conference, they're like, "Did you get the ball?" And he was like, "I don't know. Maybe they gave me a different ball. I don't know if this is the ball." And then I seen a meme. It was like, "This is the ball that they gave Giannis." It was like an and one ball, like outdoor, like rubber ass.
The rubber one.
I was dying.
The Great America one.
Like a Great America one, dude.
What's
64? Yeah, I would want that ball if I scored my first bucket in the NBA. Like,
what you think about the Bucks with Lillard?
I haven't really watched them, but I don't know. It's a good fit. So when come playoff time, it's gonna be very interesting because they got a little big 3 going on over there with Middleton too. So
okay.
I like them. Who they had to get past? They would have to get past. Boston is a good team over there. You got the reigning MVP in Embiid and his squad, and then you got Hallie from Indiana.
Yeah,
he finally got a squad now.
Yeah,
which kicked the Bucks out of the in-season tournament.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Tournament? Let's talk about this in-season tournament. Okay, hold up. Lakers won. We all know that. I guess they put up their banner championship. I think I don't know. Maybe it's cool because it kind of gets it a little competitive. Um, uh, yeah, the Lakers got it, but I mean, if it was another team, I don't know. I think it's cool. I think the in-season tournament is cool. Kind of gets you like, oh shit, you're trying to get in there. You know what I mean? It gives you something else to play for.
Yeah.
It gives you something to
It
play
makes
for.
it for good competition in
Yeah,
fucking in the beginning of
you
the
gotta
season
keep it
for 80
going the whole
games.
season. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I don't think they should do because they're in talks. Um, first of all, actually, for the in-season tournament, fuck the Lakers, fuck y'all. I don't give a fuck. Y'all can have that shit, but they did it for LeBron. Give it to LeBron.
Okay, hey,
First
all
person
right.
to win the in-season tournament.
All right. Okay,
He
it's
been, they've
Lakers.
been
Lakers
balling,
won.
but
If it was somebody else, you'd probably be like, okay, whatever. Okay, let's talk about this. LeBron, he's 21st year. What do you think about that? It's kind of like
he's
it's crazy.
balling.
It's
I ain't gonna
crazy,
lie.
right? 39 years
He's
old.
tight. But still, I'm gonna say fuck the
Yeah,
Lakers. But
yeah. I
still,
mean,
like, yeah, he's balling for sure.
it's just respect. It's just respect. Like, bro, dude,
Yeah, definitely
scoring
some
like
respect.
25 points a game, almost 40 years old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
I always hate the Lakers, but yeah, you can't
yeah,
really say nothing because
yeah.
if they're gonna win, they're gonna win it. You
Yeah,
know.
I mean,
Um,
respect. I mean, Anthony Davis looked like he finally came out. His coming out party, he had that little growl in him. I don't know how long it took him. How many?
yeah.
He looked like he's in his second year rookie. How many rookie years did he have?
Man, fucking
He looked good though. I was watching that game and I was like, damn, Anthony Davis. Like, if he played like that all the time, like, bro, like, you should be MVP fucking nomination every year, but he doesn't. And I was just like, you know, if he keeps that up, then maybe it
I
stays
don't think he
healthy.
does. Remember, remember we argued about this though.
Yeah. Oh, in the
Um,
Santa Maria, we
we
were
were
in the
saying,
car.
yeah. So I was saying, I was like, he can't be considered for MVP because he's been injured.
What did I say?
So it's hard for him. What was the argument?
I
And
was saying that,
you're saying even though he's healthy, he's
yeah,
still not considered an MVP
yeah.
player.
So that's what I'm saying. If he's healthy, he still
But I
won't
was
be.
like,
He won't be in a nomination ever because he's always
no, you said even if he's healthy, he's not gonna be considered.
no. That's what I'm saying. So like, he's healthy right
Is it
now.
different?
So no, I'm saying he's healthy right now. Will they consider him as MVP nomination? He's not even cracking the top 5, but he's playing good. I'm not gonna deny that he's playing good. He won't ever get to Giannis
I
or
gotta see.
Embiid.
What's their record? Are they?
They're 6th.
They're sixth. Yeah. I mean, I think before, like right now, I don't know. I can't really tell right now, but I guess. But the days where he was injured in the Pelicans and all, like he could. I feel like he could have been a part of that, right?
But is this chance of if he signed early with Lakers, but does he have a chance to be nominated in top 3 MVP in his career?
There's too many. There's too many more better players than him right now.
Okay, that's all I
Being
wanted to
in
hear.
the eighth, being in the eighth seed, um, especially being eighth seed, he's not. So the times that, yeah, I mean,
Because he has glances where
yeah,
he looks
it's hard.
good. That's all I'm saying. He has glances where he looks good. Like, he has the turnaround fadeaway. He has the fucking monster dunk. He can pass. And then he doesn't. And then he has like a, you know, he looks like a regular friggin' third string center.
Third string.
Oh, I'm even crazy. Yeah.
Now you're going too far.
Yeah, I'm going too far. I'm going
Damn,
too far.
Timberwolves are first.
Yeah, I know. Anthony Edwards.
God damn.
They got a good
dude.
bench too.
Then you got Thunder, Nuggets, Kings. I would never projected any of that. Nuggets third, yeah, I would have projected that, and then Kings top 4. But Timberwolves and Thunder, I don't think that I wouldn't have projected that. We're right outside the play-in.
Yeah.
Suns at 14 and 12.
They took a slid.
And they're
KD got
10th.
injured. Yeah. Um,
So how are we gonna catch that? We need to fucking win.
uh,
We're two games behind.
let's do this. Talking about Braun, his clutch partner. What's his name? Rich Paul, right?
Yeah.
Switch gears a little bit. Rich Paul. He had a birthday party for his birthday, and he had a party. He invited Cameron and a bunch of celebrities, and he invited Nia Long. Cameron, on his show, he slid into Nia Long's DM. Did you see it? Have you seen it? He wrote this long freaking message to Nia Long talking about like you shouldn't be treated like that. You know, I'm sorry what you've been through. He really tried to like,
From Ime Udoka.
yeah, he tried to like really, like really convince her like, you know, if there's a chance that you a queen, me a king, can meet up, you know, I can show you how you should be treated. He wrote this really long thing. He did French in there, and then Mace was, you know, on the It Is What It Is
Uh-huh.
show. Mace was like, I'm gonna rate your Riz, and he's like, rate the Riz. I guess that's the thing, you know, if you got Riz. You ever heard of that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get charisma, like charisma.
Charisma, basically, is what I'm
So
saying.
all right, they're rating Riz. They're rating
So
Riz.
yeah, they just rated his Riz, but then it was after. Then Rich Paul invited Cameron and her to her party because he saw the clip of Cameron, and then
Uh-huh.
Cameron ended up taking a picture with her. What do you think about that? Is that did he throw an assist right there, Rich Paul?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, of course. That has to be a fucking assist.
He threw
But
an
did they?
assist right there for him.
You think that was intentional, or did they
Yeah,
like?
they saw
I mean,
he saw the
obviously to set them up like
yeah.
together at
So
the
he had a
party.
party, and then he intentionally invited, what's her name, and Cameron, and then they ended up taking a picture together. I don't know if it's what's gonna happen next, but
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's definitely an assist. Like you are definitely helping the cause,
yeah,
right?
yeah. So
So
he kind of
that's
yes,
always a good time.
yes. That's what I'm saying. So Rich Paul kind of hooked him up. That's like a little dime right there. Like I got you, bruh. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought that was hella funny.
What's the first movie I've seen? Friday.
Friday, gotta be.
Friday.
When he was like,
And
Craig, are you high? And he was like, what? Nah.
nah.
Do I still look high? Do I still look high?
That was stupid. Dude.
Yeah. I
Oh
hella
my
remember that
god.
movie too.
I think that yeah, that's definitely an assist, man. Congrats, hey. That's player moves right there, dude.
That's some role player shit right there.
That's some role play shit. Ooh, baller. That hit right there. Um,
Yeah. I was just
I
thinking
don't
about
know
that.
how much of this if we're gonna even be able to air because it just sometimes we just get
Yeah,
cut
it's chopping up.
out
It's chopping up again.
in our whole sentence. Hard to air.
Yeah.
It's
It's choppy. It's
Very,
definitely choppy.
very
Um,
choppy. We're right there next week. Um, you know, um, is there any like thing growing up like with us that we had like any like tradition you think um for our family?
Christmas?
Like, yeah, for Christmas. Like,
Um, I do remember putting up Christmas lights a lot after like Thanksgiving weekend.
oh yeah, dude.
Going
I
through, I
hated that
hated that
shit.
shit. I remember a
I
lot of like going through each bulb. I think one time we hung up lights and then we tried to turn them on and they didn't work and we had to take them down and put up a whole new set.
I hate that's one of the reasons. Yeah, dude. Especially it was the big ones.
Oh,
And
the big
remember
like
their
old
glass
school ass ones.
before.
Yeah. Fuck, you keep cutting out, bro. This sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, they were glass before. Remember that shit?
Yeah. Now they're
And we
plastic.
had to like be careful with that shit. And like when you bring it out, it hella clinks together, like clink 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 clink. And then you
Snap.
have to separate it.
Fuck.
Damn, dude. I stepped on hell of them trying to do all that shit,
I try.
and we had to fucking replace them.
Yeah. Try to put them together with like slippers on, and then you realize it's hella cold outside, and you change to your shoes and shit. Trying to climb up the
Hell yeah,
ladder and
dude.
shit.
And our house was big, so like dad would want to do it around the front of the house,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the little, and then sometimes he would want to do it around the windows,
Oh man.
and we have two big ass windows, so that was tough. And then you would have to put nails to fucking have that hang up,
Oh
so
yeah.
it was like fuck that, dude. And then
Those nails are
we
still
just
up
didn't
on
want
the
to do it.
house, probably still.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. Hella dangerous. And then it ended up like when we got older, we only do the stairs.
Yeah.
That shit sucked, dude. Every go get the
Extinction
decorations,
cord.
and we'll get it, but it's all different types of fucking lights.
And then it'll
You
be
got
like
colored lights.
it'll be like rolled up newspaper, and then it's in a like it's a roll. You know what I'm saying? Like a magazine roll, and that shit was rolled up. Remember that shit?
That shit's smart though because I did that shit over here.
He copied it.
I did it. Yeah, I didn't even
Bringing on
realize
the
it.
tradition.
I didn't even realize it, dude. Because we had these lights up for Halloween, and long ass lights that we got for a present or whatever from a gift from me and his dad. Um, but they're like Christmas lights. So I was like, all right, let me use these. But they're hella long, dude. So it was hella hard to like untangle it and all that. So I was like, all right, what do I need? I need to wrap it around something. So I got like a cardboard, and I squeeze it together, and then I started wrapping it. And I was like, oh, this is a good idea. But when you brought it up just now, I was like, oh shit, that's where I got it from.
From that
Oh
damn,
shit,
he lives in you.
that shit was wired, dude.
It's not on you.
That
It's
shit
in
was
you.
wired in my. That shit was wired into my system, dude.
For real, dude. Nah, I be finding myself.
Literally.
I be finding myself doing some shit like that too. I'm like, what the fuck did I just do right now? But
Like making some like random ass shit.
yeah,
'Cause it
for
looks
real.
cool.
Anytime I try to find myself with a drill and a screw into a wall, I just think of my dad. Like, fuck. I'd be like, let me find the stud first before I start just fucking popping holes into the wall right now.
Hell yeah, dude.
I make sure like this shit gotta be clean because I ain't fucking shooting hella holes in the wall. Fuck that.
All right. Fuck the tradition shit for Christmas. Let's talk about what do you do now that you got from dad that you just don't know that you do.
uh, Fucking stuff in hella wood from Home Depot in the Acura. I'd be like, hey babe, let me borrow the car. I'm gonna get some wood, and then I'll tie a thing so it shows the red flag, and I'm like thinking like, oh, it won't fall. I'll be
Red
looking back.
flag.
I'll be looking back in the rear view mirror, like, is it falling? And I'm like, yo, this is probably what dad used to do in mom's car, fucking going to Home Depot running shit.
Everybody does that, right? The fucking mom's car. You got a credit card for Home Depot?
Nah, I didn't want to do that. Fuck that.
You got a credit card for Home Depot?
No. Nah.
Uh,
I don't
I
want
was
to
gonna
spend
say
that
that's
much.
some dead ass.
Nah.
There.
I was about to, but I was
So
like, I don't
one
need that
one
much
time I
shit.
did. I try to like speaking of some like that. Speaking of some dad ass shit, like you have these patches, right? You made.
Yeah.
I try to stick something right here, so
Mhm.
I could like stick it onto something. Like I try to like makeshift something so I could fucking like attach it to something, dude.
You know what you're supposed to
Like
do? You're supposed to get an
fucking
iron with that.
yeah. You're supposed to put some like you're supposed to heat it up because it's glue, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
Yeah.
those that fucking that drilling shit is for real. I always think about that shit.
Yeah, there's hella fucking holes I had to patch up in the garage because I I cleaned up one wall, but I put remudded it and like drywall, like cover all the holes and shit. There were so many little holes and shit. I was like, oh my goodness. Remember that video I sent you,
I know,
the
dude.
Mission Impossible one with the wire, and then
Which one?
it was a wire, and then I don't know where it was gonna end up, and then it end up into like this box, and then it said instead of Pac Bell, it said Pete Bell.
It's straight customized, dude.
It was in
Oh
Pacific
my
Bell. Oh,
god.
shit, that shit was hella funny. Oh
Dude,
man,
I can't. Pete Bell Park.
bro. Every time I start fucking
I can't do. I can't. I.
what?
Every
Damn.
time you what?
Every time I start fixing something, and I'm like, I go into this fucking Da Vinci Code of fucking shit to take shit apart over here. In this home.
Yeah, straight up. Da Vinci Code.
For real.
Um. Yeah. I mean, I know one tradition that we have for Christmas is like the money line. Um,
Oh yeah.
that's I think so money line for Christmas. If you guys haven't know, if you guys are anybody listen to this, um, is when adults will just have a stack of cash or money, and then the kids. The rules are, I think, what I've learned is, if you don't have a full time job or a job at all, um, then you'll be able to be available in this line. So you'll line up, and somebody, adult, whoever's giving out, is gonna give $1 to each kid in line. And if you have a big family, I think what you guys had just this past Saturday was like 22 kids or something.
Something like that.
So yeah, so it's 22 kids, smallest to oldest or biggest,
Yeah.
and it will go next and then next. So you got to make sure everybody asks, all the adults ask, how many kids are there going to be?
Yeah.
Because to make sure you have enough for each kid,
Yeah.
right? And then if you have left over, that was one of the funnest parts of
Oh, jump
that
ball.
being a kid. Is when, yeah, jump ball. They'll crumple whatever extra you have for that money line and throw it, and everybody's just like, oh,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
grabbing
Trying to grab it.
that shit. I think that's a really cool tradition
Yeah,
that
that
we
was
have.
actually one of my
And
the
I realized,
highlights.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I realized, I was like, this is really good, because like, say, you're really tight on money or something, and you can't really give gifts to everybody, right? Especially when in a big ass family that we have sometimes, it's like it's hard to just buy a $10 gift or $20 gift for every single person, right? It's pretty smart because it's like, all right, I'm gonna bring $20 or $40 to this money line and give each kid $2, and then by the end of everybody doing this, all the uncles and stuff, you know, you'll have a lot of money because you could accumulate it, and that you could buy your own gift for what you want.
Yeah, for real.
You know,
Yes,
I
man.
think that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really popular in a lot of Filipino culture. I'm not sure if other Asians do it, but I've noticed it's a real highlight. Once I figured out like not everybody's gonna able to give you a gift, but when the money line comes, there's like excitement, the waiting in line and just like talking to whoever's in line with you because you're waiting on this money
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you're just doing your little like conversations in line like, oh yeah, yeah, talking about like I don't know. We were talking about, oh, I'm about to buy this. I'm about to buy this. Blah blah blah. Or like, I'm saving my money. You know,
Yeah.
you're counting it in line too.
Yeah.
You're like, once you get to the age, you know how to count money. You're like counting it, and you know what I'm saying. And that's a
You're fixing it.
you're fixing it, fixing it. Your cash, you're straightening it out. You know what I mean? And then like that's the
Yeah,
first time I
yeah.
seen $2 bills. I forgot who it was when I was like maybe like 7 years old, 8 years old, and someone was giving out $2. I was like, whoa, I never seen what kind of bill this is, and they said it's good luck and
Oh, I
stuff
know
like
who that
that.
is. I know who that is. And then another auntie was giving out the McDonald's vouchers
Oh, for
or
real, I
gift
forgot
cards.
about that.
Remember that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was the
yeah.
McDonald's like certificates.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was for
yeah,
like maybe like $5 or $10 or something. I was
yeah,
like, ooh, hell yeah, McDonald's. That's for sure McDonald's
yeah,
money.
for
You gonna
sure,
ask me if I got
for sure.
McDonald's money?
Yeah,
I'm pulling that
I
out.
do, I do. I think
But
one time we came back from Christmas break. I don't know why I did it, but I thought it was so cool. I bring the money and I put it in my pocket the whole day at school, and I was just holding it just to feel like. But I didn't show nobody, but it was just in my pocket, and I kept reaching in my pocket just to see if it was there
yeah.
still. I don't know why I bring it to school, and went back home, and I was like, I don't feel like bringing it because I couldn't play in the park, and I had like a big stack of cash in my.
You're always checking if it's there. You're always
Yeah.
checking it.
I
Like,
don't know why I bring
exactly.
it. I'm like, I'm not gonna buy anything, but I just wanted to bring it, and then I just ended up not bringing it. I left it in my dresser. I was like, I don't want to bring that. Shit's hell uncomfortable carrying a whole big wad of cash. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah, that money line also, yeah, it is pretty cool too, cause like um, they would make us dance too, like play some music, come
Oh yeah,
on, play the music, whatever music. So now like everybody now wants to have their own like theme song. So
yeah,
like if I'm gonna go in the chair and give out money, all right, play this song for me, cause I want this song to be playing while everybody's getting the
yeah,
money.
yeah. You're
You
you're
know what I
you're the
mean?
vibe. You're the
So
vibe right
we're
now.
giving out.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're the vibe. This is your vibe right now, you know. And then like my mom always wants play Christmas music. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Play the Christmas music because I want to listen to that. Or it's like Feliz Navidad or something like that,
Or
or
if it was
Cha
like,
Cha or
or if
so,
it's like a
like
cool
whatever you want.
cool auntie or uncle, they'll play like Michael Jackson or something like hip, and you're like, okay, I like
Yeah,
this right here.
yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. And then yeah. So that was always cool. That was always cool. And it was like building like relationships in the line, like you
In the
said. You
line.
just talking to somebody in the
Yeah,
line, whoever's in
yeah.
front of you, or like, if you don't really know them that much. Like,
Yep.
I mean, we all know it, we're family, but like if I haven't talked to you in hella long,
Yeah.
and I'm right
That's the
there,
best
like
way to have those conversations, and
it's just
because everybody, that's what
yeah,
I
yeah,
was saying. That was the best way to have those conversations because everybody's thinking about what they're gonna do with this money, or like just you having those little things
yeah,
in line that you weren't even talking to this person maybe like for a whole hour, you didn't, and then now you're in line together because you found out like, oh, we're the same age, like you know what I mean, like
yeah.
yeah,
Those little conversations that growing up is crazy. And then like we used to whoever is like five of us in line, we would make a little dance. We'll be like this, and we'll be like
yeah.
this.
What do you call that? The snake or something like
So I
that?
think that's a really cool. Yeah, I think that's a really cool tradition. I think a lot of people could adopt that because like it feels it's kind of sort of like when you don't have it for people. Like I can't really get you a gift, so it's like let's do money line.
Yep.
But sometimes that only works when there's a lot of people doing it too. So
Yeah.
you know, just a lot. Um, yeah. Another tradition that we're doing right now, I think you might know something about this, like the kids for the kids. How you guys have you guys did that stuff for like Delilah when she was younger, and then now Phoenix.
What?
I don't know, like Santa, like cookies and stuff.
Yeah, we do the whole setting out the stockings and little stocking stuffer and Santa cookies and writing the little note, letting him
Yeah.
letting her know that he came through, he came by. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I don't know now. She's in junior high.
Y-
I don't know how it's gonna pan out. This might be the year that she kind of puts two and two together.
His nose.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. So
She
you don't know
thinks,
yet. All right.
yeah. So last year, she was in the stage of her mind. It wasn't mature to think further than what she knows, but now she's curious. So
Yeah.
she's like very like she's very smart. So like now,
Questioning things.
yeah.
She's
So
questioning things more.
like not questioning, but like kind of like gauging like certain things, why certain things are like. Now I can see her mind working. Like, wait a minute. So that means like she'll have this little thing that she's thinking, and I'm like, what's up? What you
Yeah.
thinking of? And then I'm like, oh shoot. And then now it's coming to those times like, it's Christmas now. She's seeing like, where am I getting like, what I'm saying? We went shopping. Like, where are these
Yeah.
gifts coming from? You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know yet. We'll find out. We'll find out this year. See what
We'll
happens.
find out in the next episode.
Yeah, for real.
But yeah, let's not say too much about that. Right now we're doing the elf on the shelf.
Oh
We're
yeah,
trying-
yeah, yeah. That's cool. That's cool.
So much work because every day
Is
you gotta
it?
find out what's next to do.
We didn't
'Cause
do
it's
that.
like you gotta do like a thing, and it's like, oh, man, sometimes I just don't want to do it. But it's getting where we tell. So it's about like letting the kids know like somebody's watching, so you better be.
Yeah.
You're either naughty or nice, so they're gonna report to Santa.
Yeah, that's
Um,
nice. That's
so,
good.
Some of the kids have been kind of naughty, haven't been listening. So we had all the gifts out, and I told them, at night, I had to bring some back and hide
Yeah.
them. And they're like, look, they took away some gifts because some people, you guys are not being good. So yeah, so we're gonna start that, and then Miko's old enough to know like, um, you know, to believe now. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be fun. We're having fun with it.
Nice.
We're gonna put out some cookies and thing for Santa, and hopefully he'll bring all the gifts in.
For sure. For sure.
Um, yeah, man. Christmas, holidays, the holidays, man. We missed
Holidays.
Thanksgiving. We're gonna miss Christmas this year. Back in the Bay, we miss you guys
For
dearly. Um, I'm definitely feeling the homesick vibes.
Yeah.
Especially when I see Dion and Phoenix them together.
sure. Oh yeah.
I'm just like, oh man, I wish Miko and Cammy was with them too.
Yeah. They're like
that's
frenemies
sometimes
though.
a
They'll be hella wanting to play with each other, and then like 10 minutes later they'll be like, "That's mine. That's mine," and all that shit. Like they'll be super like arguing and stuff.
Yeah.
But it's cool just watching them grow up and stuff. Yeah, I wish all three of them could, but
Yeah, grow up together, huh?
yeah, but they're gonna see each other. It's fine.
Yeah, we'll see you guys. We'll be up there shortly.
Yeah, for sure.
For some
Hell yeah.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll talk about those shenanigans in a bit after, pod. But Yeah,
For
man.
sure. What's it called? What you got? I have some. I was thinking about. It was just today. I just thought about it today. We'll switch gears a little bit. All right? Is that cool? Cool with you?
yeah, definitely.
I was cooking earlier today, and then I was thinking like, what's your like judgment on someone on what type of rice cooker they got? Because I seen some fancy.
What type of rice cooker they got?
Yeah, or how they cook rice. So we were over at our cousin's house. Shout out to her. She had this really crazy fancy rice cooker, and it had like hella buttons and stuff. I mean, it came out cool. And then I have a old rice cooker. It came out the same. I mean, is that something you judge on somebody? You ever seen those old school rice cookers?
Yeah. So I have had both, right?
Yeah.
The one I have right now, it's a Zero Zushi or something like that. Is
Uh-huh.
that the one that you're talking about?
Yeah.
That gray?
Yeah, it's gray.
That's the one.
Yeah.
We have that now.
The
It's a
digital
small one. I love it. Yeah, it's good. Like, and then I had the other one too.
The one button, you
ones
just
with
click the
flowers
one.
on, and there's the flowers on the side. And all
Yeah,
that,
the flowers on the
it's
side.
like it's the off-white color.
Yeah, off
You know what
white.
I mean?
Now it is because it's been sitting in the
Now
fridge.
it is. Um, um,
When you see that at
I've
somebody's
had that
house,
one too.
what if you see that at someone's house and you're like, oh, okay, I'll eat. Okay, are you getting down still?
A rice cooker.
Yeah, because they don't.
I don't give a fuck about what the rice cooker looks
Yeah, yeah,
like. That rice better be soft.
yes.
Um, not too soft. It shouldn't be like too wet either.
Oh yeah,
So
definitely
it should
not.
be. That should better be good.
Yeah,
So as long as that shit's good, I'm cool. Don't cook that shit.
for sure,
I
for
can't
sure.
do. So the rice that I eat now is like the short grain, like
Sure. Okay.
Japanese rice.
Yeah,
I like that more
me
now
too.
rather
The
than
long grain.
the Thai lady. Yeah, the long grain.
Yeah,
It's too dry. That
true.
shit gets too dry.
Yep.
Um, so yeah, we're on the short grain. But if you put too much water, it will get really soggy. And you
That's
don't want
still the
that.
the jasmine style rice. Jasmine. I do
No,
jasmine long grain. Or
jasmine. I don't like the jasmine. We'll do the nishiki or the botan
oh, okay,
short
okay, okay.
grain, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Japanese
Yep.
rice. Yeah, we do that shit now. I'm on that shit now
Do you
because
know how to cook?
it's a little bit more softer.
Do you know how to cook rice in a pot on the stove?
I think it's the same shit, right? You just put it on low
Yeah,
and then you just measure it.
yeah. I used to do that a lot before I didn't had a rice cooker. I used to cook it in a stove like that. But
Do you do rice gang?
I
Is it rice
stopped.
gang right here?
I mean, I can do that still. Like, I still got the
Gang gang.
technique, but I just do the 1 cup over. Like, if you do 1 cup rice, I do 2 cups water, and that's it. And
For
it comes,
real?
yeah.
I don't do that shit.
I can do I can do this one, the fucking gang up.
Gang gang.
Got
Gang
heat
gang.
like in a gang. Yep,
Gang-
I can do that
Yeah.
still. But I just my technique is still the one more cup of water over the rice. It still comes out good, and then I just fucking
I
move
yeah.
it. You still do
Never
the finger?
measured it.
You never measure
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Never measured it.
It shows
I'll
there's
get in the
it shows on the in the pot. It shows like if you do 2 and then there's another line above it. That means you do 2 and then the water is the line you're supposed to go to. There's a little
Is that why there?
measure.
I haven't paid
Look in the
attention.
look in the rice cooker.
Is that why there's lines and words on there? That's why there's lines and words there, dude.
Yeah, but yeah, I taught my girl how to cook rice too because she would just cook it a different way, and I told her you got to rinse it out because of starch and whatever like stuff that's in there. You have to rinse it out, and she said they just started cooking it. They just put it in the pot and just started cooking it. And I was like, nah, rinse that thing out, dude, because you don't know what's in there. That's what mom always told me.
Yeah, no, you gotta rinse that shit out because it'd be hella cloudy.
Yeah.
You're supposed to, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Don't, yeah.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know if I could tell the difference because I
Yeah,
never tasted the one.
I mean,
I
like you
can't
said
tell.
though, if
It
it's
is
cooked right,
softer.
if it looks good, then shit, it's all good. But I was just thinking about that right now because the cousin
So,
had a really fancy
So-
friggin' rice cooker, and I was like, oh shit, this is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to press over here. We had to wait for it to cook,
yeah,
but
so, yeah, so we had the old one, right?
then, yeah,
Back in when we lived in the Bay in San Bruno. We had the cheap one. Not cheap because those shit is still expensive. It could be like $40.
yeah,
for
dude,
that.
it's not
Yeah.
cheap.
For the flour one. But we would make our shit, but at the bottom always got like hella soggy,
Oh really?
and it was get hella like it would turn black, and it was like, all right, this rice probably sucks.
Yeah.
It's
If
wrong.
it's soggy still in the bottom,
Yeah, but yeah, this one cooks it perfect every time, as long as you put enough water or measure it right. It'll
Yeah.
be good. Um, yeah, it was probably. But then also, yeah, fucking you could get a cheap ass um rice cooker and it'll do the job. I'll get one from fucking Target or wherever, and it'll be good.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That was it. I just thought
Yeah,
about it right
man.
now.
Yeah,
Um,
man. We've been going on for an hour and 24. You got anything else
that's
for us
it.
before we go out here?
Um,
Yeah.
no, I really got too much. I mean, there's some, but I think we kind of drag it on with the sports and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this one, I don't even know if we could even air it because we've just been cutting out for too long, and it's hard to make sure that these conversations sound good.
I know, for real. You're gonna have to. We have to look at
Yeah,
the playback, see how it sounds, because I mean, for the last 20 minutes, it seemed okay. Maybe we can put some
yeah.
clips together, just some small stuff, or
If we
not.
could, if I think you know what it might be, it might be the connection there because the internet is always a little choppy in the garage. So if we're doing the streaming stuff, this is the first time we did the stream in the garage, right?
Hmm.
Where you're in the garage, or in Studio B. Sorry.
It's all right. He busted me out, but I should have bring. Dude, I had a Wi-Fi fucking thing. I should have bring it too. I should have used that shit.
Yeah. But let's get on the schedule. So maybe we could do every 2 weeks or something. So we're back in,
Yeah, I might
every
try to
week.
film. I might want to
Cool.
film something this week too, just with whoever or whatever before the.
You gonna do another one?
I'm gonna try push one more out before the end of the year, just to kind of.
Okay. Bro.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. Now looking at it, I might bring my little Wi-Fi. What do you call it? Portable Wi-Fi that I have, so the
Yeah.
signal will be a little stronger, and then I'm gonna rent the camera so we can get like a nice good shot. And then how's my lighting though?
It's good. That looks really good actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um.
if you have somebody else, I would like zoom it in a little bit more.
Yeah.
So it's like more just focused on you guys.
Mhm. I was
I
trying to
like your
get.
setup though.
I was trying to
Really
get
nice.
that like just kind of like a living room atmosphere in here and shit with the rug and
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, yeah.
Um.
It's legit, dude.
Yeah. I was just, but
Um,
you know what I mean. Like I put the shirt here, and then I was gonna, I was gonna talk about this dad shit right here, but I fucking ran out of time and shit.
yeah. What's up with that?
Let me pull it out for you. Hold on.
I love that thing right there. Don't show him too much, cause no, I'm just kidding.
All right.
I'm about to get that shit tatted, yo.
I'll just show it to him. Fuck it. The first picture is like from one of the uncles. He drew this picture, and they used it in one of our Fiesta sweaters, and it's
Yeah.
or T-shirts. I mean, I think, and for years they think they used the same one, but it's like kind of like the rice fields in San Guillermo, and then it shows the I guess the Bay Bridge or into the city. So
Th-
let me show
I think it's like the Golden Gate Bridge going into the city, but
you.
it's supposed to be like the Bay Bridge.
Yeah. And then the dad thing is him sticking the Manny Pacquiao magazine in the side of it.
That
But,
shit's hard, bro. I'm
yeah.
about to get that shit tatted for real. That shit.
Yeah, so our uncle, RIP to him, his uncle Egai drew this. And then, yeah,
DRP? Damn, I
yeah,
didn't even know
yeah.
that.
And they use this in a lot of the sweaters, San Guillermo. I know some listeners are familiar with that, but I just wanted to put it up there because it was like a random thing that I always thought was really cool.
Yeah, that thing is dope. You got a good little setup right there. I like it. I like
Yeah,
it a
and
lot.
then it's got the little, you know, what do you call it? Aesthetics right here.
Aesthetic.
You see? We got the role players T-shirt right there. Oh yeah, we got a hat. I just got this hat. Shout out, homegrown. I bought it though.
Hey,
I paid for it, but
shout out. I'm
and,
grown to it big,
yeah,
man.
you know, that's it. It's a little
I think
aesthetics.
some of their shit is on like GQ, man.
Is it? Man, they doing their
So,
thing. They're doing their thing, and it,
well, yeah. I mean, that was a good little
Powwow.
episode, a little warm up, I guess.
The
I don't know.
warm up.
Um, yeah, I'm I'm a little rusty. We talk about a lot of sports.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's all good.
Yeah,
We
whatever
good,
is
we
fine.
good, we good. All right. Thank you guys for watching. If we put this out, um, it's the role players. I'm a
Whole
Wheezy.
place. It's P does. Bye
Peace.
guys. Love you.
Be professional.
You know how it is. I mean, because you work so hard and you come home and then you forget to leave the attitude at the
Fascinating
door.
thing about people in the world, like there's a mystery to it, right?
I don't know, it's uplifting, kind of.
Yeah, you'd be like,
All right,
damn, I need to get to that.
I'm gonna get to that level.
I need to be like
It might be
you.
a motivator. It might
You could be
motivate. It might
you could be a
motivate.
motivator.